I think that moves us on to aesthetics,
Yeah.
which this week's edition actually involves a opponent in the AL West of the A's. The Houston Astros debuted their Nike City Connect jerseys entitled Space City.
The final
Space,
frontier.
yes, Space City written across the chest in a NASA type font. Basically, they kind of leaned into the whole space race aspect of the Astros name. It's kind of funny. They've been the Astros for what, 50 years? No, 60 years is their anniversary this year. We kind of, the identity of being like having to do with the aerospace industry is kind of lost, even though they're called the Astros. They basically, the way their uniforms and logos have looked over the years kind of plays more into Texas than it
Right.
does anything else, which makes sense. It's the Lone Star State, so of course they have a star prominently in all of their different uniforms they've had over the years. But star obviously is Astro as well. But this Space City concept really leans into that idea, which I think is probably a good idea. I think Space City is literally the nickname of Houston, which is, for those who don't know, definitely a leader in the aerospace engineering industry. Uniforms are essentially the same colors as they've been using, the navy blue, orange, some more yellow and reds. The hat logo I think is awesome. It's the standard Houston H with a kind of outline star behind it, but it has an orbiting baseball around it. I think they might turn that into their standard everyday hat, even outside of this, because it would fit actually with their current uniform too. Of course, I mentioned the Space City written across the chest and the NASA font. There's some other patches and other homages to the aerospace engineering industry. The only weird thing I don't like about it, well, there's a couple things. They've got the number up high in the pant leg, almost at the hip, which your White Sox have that with your 83 throwbacks. The
Mm-hmm.
high number. What do you think of that on at least on the White Sox, or in this case?
I'm not bothered. I'm not bothered by it at
Okay,
all.
I just thought it was strange. I think it's unnecessary, I guess, would be my only point. But the only thing that really bothered me is the weird grid pattern. Did you see that on the sleeves of the jerseys?
I didn't notice that.
I think
I don't think I saw deep enough. I saw like
the
the one post with that where it was more focused on the hat in the front of the jersey, and I was kind of like,
yeah,
I I think that's cool. Like I
it
think overall it's like a very cool jersey,
it
and
fits. It looks like a Houston Astros uniform.
yeah,
We talked about Boston. Their City Connect didn't look anything like the Red Sox. The color scheme is so radically different; it didn't make sense. This looks like a Houston Astros uniform. It looks like a cool variant, mainly because they use the exact same colors. But the sleeves are the only thing that bother me. It's got like a lighter blue grid pattern on it. Kind of look like a light cycles from Tron.
oh nice.
I guess that gives some kind of space coordinates look, space map or something. I'm not sure exactly what that is, but other than that, I think they're pretty cool. So I have no love for Houston, but I do appreciate these uniforms. Still not as good as Southside White Sox. There you go, right there. Well played. Pete is wearing a Southside T-shirt in homage to those City Connect uniforms. So you still have the lead, but we have, I believe, 5 more teams to unveil. We've been getting one every week so far. So
Yeah, you wonder if we're just not softened because of the cherry blossom jerseys,
yeah, last
courtesy of
this
Etsy. Etsy's
yeah,
cherry
nice.
blossom jerseys.
Yes, this is a huge upgrade from last week's example of aesthetics,
Jeez,
where we put down
Jesus.
the Washington Nationals cherry blossom uniforms that look like your grandmother's parlor room drapes. But yeah, check out episode 96. We talk about that. Check out the website. We've got all those broken down for you, and I've got pictures included, so you know what the fuck we're talking about, and don't have to just listen to us describe these things on a podcast.
Word Hole Media.